Hey, what's popping, everybody? We are live for episode number 2 of Beyond Creased podcast, man. So today I have another special guest, but before we get him in here, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you haven't already. Today we're going to be having a discussion around a topic that I feel like a lot of people, especially new people in the sneaker game, they're kind of interested in, and that is going to be we are interested in making money. So let's get that out of the way. So when we talk about sneaker reselling, this is what we're going to be talking about today, and also how it's changed over the course of the last few years. Is it good for the sneaker community? Is it not good? And we're going to be having my dog on here, somebody that I started working with, and he was not in the sneaker game at all. And then when he got in the sneaker game, he started getting his bag, making his money from selling sneakers. And I'm like, wow, this young jit making money from selling sneakers, right? Then he got his collection up. He sold off a lot of his collection, and now he's still on the grind from making that money. So, hey, y'all, welcome my man King Kilo TV to the podcast. What's up, my brother?
What up, dog?
How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm excited to be on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Drop some knowledge, drop some gems, and kind of talk to the people a little bit.
That's what it's all about, man. So I'm gonna give you a second. I'm gonna give you the floor. I'm gonna give you a second. You can tell everybody how to find you, what platforms you on, all that good stuff, what you got going on currently right now. This is just your time to kind of get yourself out there. His link is in the description section, and it should be pinned in the comment section. So if you guys don't mind, even if that means you leave a stream for just a second, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to my dog, man. All right, King Kilo, your turn.
All right, so you guys can find me on IG, TikTok, and YouTube under the same username, which is King Kilo TV. So if you guys want to subscribe to the channel, follow me on IG or follow me on TikTok, uh, King Kilo TV is where you're gonna reach me at. And if you guys have any question or anything like that, just go ahead and DM me or message me. Like I'm very open to communicating and talking with the audience, and then like kind of dropping gems as well. So yeah, that's pretty much how you can find me. I'm really on those three platforms only. I'm not on like Facebook or Snapchat or anything like that. But yeah, if you want to find me on my socials, King Kilo TV is where you can reach me at for sure.
All right, bet, man, bet. So we got a couple of comments. Hey, what's up, Greg? Already subscribed. What's up, my brother? Mr. Think I'm Possible. What's going on, man? Nothing much, bro. Another Sunday, another day. We blessed, bro. I'm a subscribe. We appreciate it.
Let's go.
Salute King. Yes, sir. So let's go ahead and get up into it, man. So when we talk about this whole sneaker reselling, so I got a couple of questions for you. I'm gonna kind of put the ball in your
Okay.
court a little bit. So whenever you first got into the sneaker game, did you have the mind frame that, you know what, I want to make more money than I am collecting, or are you more of a I want to collect more than make money?
So I think like when I first got into it, I was more of a collector. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was more of a collector than like a reseller. Which that term is being like used so loosely now. Like everybody's a reseller now. But I think when I first started, and I think you were there, you were around at that point. It was like
Mm-hmm.
2017. Like I was probably just buying like the shoes that I can get my hands on. Like I didn't really
Yeah.
know how to navigate the sneaker community as well as I do now, for
Yeah.
sure. But I was more of a collector than a reseller. And then it got to a point where I was like, man, you know what? I see people making money on this. Why not? Why not kind of try my hand in this as well? And then I started reselling for a little bit. And then, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm back on my collecting grind. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I think I was more of a collector at first, and then I got into the little transition of reselling, and then now I'm back to being a collector again.
So do you feel like that it's possible to do both equally?
Yeah, I definitely do, man. Especially if you are finding good deals and utilizing like multiple platforms, you can definitely find them. Like, I think you can kind of attest to this a little bit. If you when you're doing like the social media thing and you're seeing like different people and different people are commenting on your posts and stuff like that, you kind of build a community that kind of like helps you out as at the same time. So,
Yeah.
like for instance, like the Kobe's, You might find somebody to help you out with the Kobe's, and then there'll be nobody locally that can help you out with the Kobe's, but there's somebody in like Arkansas that can help you out with the Kobe's.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
for
Like,
real. Yeah,
so it just building that community and building that camaraderie with the your audience or the people that are watching your content, and just showing them you're genuine, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you want this shoe for your collection, and this is what you're gonna do it for. And not really the reselling aspect of it, like, you know what I mean? Because everybody want to make their money now. But as far as like collecting and reselling, you can do them in tandem. It just depends on what your end goal is.
yeah, yeah. And see, for me, bro, like, all right, so everybody, for me, I've never been an avid reseller. Like, I've always been that y'all. I'm that sneaker guy that y'all always hear about, that have those gems and tell the stories that I sold them for retail to somebody, or maybe $30 up above it, or somebody just gave me a little bit of extra bread for it, and you'd be like, bro, why you didn't sell it for this much? You knew how much it was. And I'm that person that be like, bro, it's for the culture, bro. Like, I just wanted to I wanted to show love to somebody.
Respect,
I,
yeah.
I don't think that's me no more. I don't think that's me no more. Hey, I'm just letting y'all know. I don't think I'm that guy anymore. I was, but I'm not. I've grown up into my financial smartness, intelligence, my wisdom, and I realized that at the end of the day, yeah, I'm gonna look out for people. Absolutely. Like
Mhm.
I have my people, it's people to look out for me, and that's gonna always be like that. I'm gonna always show love. I'm never gonna disrespect you if I have a sneaker and it's worth money, and me and you both know what we have. Like, I
Yeah,
expect you to respect me, and I'm gonna respect you, and we're gonna come to agreement, and it's gonna be a reasonable deal, a very reasonable transaction that works for both parties. Like,
respect,
don't
yeah.
don't expect me, if it's a $600 sneaker, for me to be like, yeah, free. Um, what's up, No Hype 85? What's going on, brother? Hey, what's up, Wizard? What's popping, man? Hey, as y'all come up in here, hit that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to King Kilo TV. What's up? What's going on, Smooth? What's going on, everyone? Hit that like button and make sure y'all are following both the great YouTubers and better people. Hey, I appreciate it, bro. I'm the same way, 100. So with that being out the way, yeah, I'm not that reseller anymore. I'm not a huge reseller, but whenever it's time for me to offload sneakers that I'm not going to wear. So I do this thing called sneaker clean every every like 2 times a year. It's like spring cleaning of my sneakers. I go through everything. In
Mhm.
the shoes that maybe I purchased, and we've all been there before. It's some shoes that we like when we bought them, but then later on down the line, we actually didn't like that sneaker. For some
Yeah,
reason, we bought it, but then it's like, okay, now that we've actually opened back up the box, it don't look the same. It's like sitting in the box, it changed. It just don't look like the same sneaker. So basically, what I do is I go through and I sell some of those sneakers. So that's what I've been doing. But and I know some people in the chat, y'all let me know if y'all agree with this. But some people are probably like me, bro. It'd be hard for me to let go of it where it was. It was hard for me to let go of sneakers for my first probably 6 years of collecting. Because when I got into the game, my sole purpose was to collect. I finally was in a point financially where I could purchase some sneakers. I had the right connection where I could touch the sneakers that I wanted. And my whole concept was, okay, I'm going to get my collection up. Boom. That's what I was gonna do. And then when it was time for me to go through and actually sell some stuff, I was like, nah.
you had like an emotional attachment to them.
Yeah, I had that not only an emotional attachment to it, it was like I felt like nobody could treat that sneaker the way I could treat it, even though I wasn't wearing it. You feel what I'm saying? That I know that probably don't make sense, but to sneakerheads, that makes
It
sense.
makes sense, yeah, for sure, yeah.
I almost felt like that particular sneaker was made particularly for my feet, and nobody else's feet could do that shoe justice. So therefore, why would I sell this? Because eventually one day I'm gonna wear it. And then
Mhm.
a whole 2 or 3 years went by, bro.
And you
And
wasn't
man, I
wearing
just couldn't do
it.
it. I couldn't wear them, and I didn't want to wear them. So I offloaded a lot. So it's like it is what it is. Mr. Think I'm Possible said no hype in the building. Tap that like button. Yeah, and make sure you guys do that. Hey, Plenty Hardaway, what's good, brother? What's
Yeah,
good, my guy? So you went through your different phases, and I know you sold a lot of your shoes. So and
Hmm.
I want them to hear this piece. You sold a lot of your shoes because of what was the motivation and purpose behind that? What were you trying to accomplish from selling all your shoes?
So you want me to get like real technical, or like, or just like kind of?
No, just like an overview. What was the driver and the motivation behind that? Because when you tell that, it's a message I want to give them based off of what, because I know what it is.
Okay, so like my main motivation behind selling most of like my entire I basically sold my entire collection, and I like right now I'm rebuilding. But my motivation was to buy a house. So right now, I pay down some debt. Obviously, like I pay down some debt. I'm debt free currently. Like I have no debt, zero debt. And then I put the rest of the money that I made aside from my shoes into like a online savings, so I can buy it. So like eventually, like when the market get kind of good for me, I can buy a house. So that was my main motivation to sell most of my collection, because I think I had like upwards of like 293 pairs of shoes, I think, at the time. And I sold everything. I sold everything. I had zero at one point, and then like now, like you can see in the back, like my wall is not even like crazy or nothing, but I have the shoes that I actually want to wear now, as opposed to just having like doubles and triples of like certain shoes. And I'm like, dang, bro, like this really doesn't make any sense. And I'm like sitting on like a gold mine essentially, which was like my thought process at the time. I was like, man, you know what? And then like my girl was kind of encouraging me too. Like she was in my ear too. So she was like, you know what? Like you have all these shoes. Like, why don't you just sell a couple pairs? And I'm like, yeah, you know. And like going back to your point, it was like, I don't think anybody can treat these shoes the same way I do. And I'm going to wear them at some point. I don't know when, but I'm going to wear them. And
Exactly.
I just have like doubles and triples of like, like shoes that I didn't even touch for like years. Like, you know
Yep.
what I'm saying? So I think that my main motivation was, once I finally let go of that um thought process and that perspective of like, oh well, I'm gonna wear them at some point. It's like, oh well, I can get the money now and eventually, like, you know what I'm saying, like take off of my future, like, you know what I'm saying, buy a
Yeah.
house, like start a family, like that type of stuff like that. So that was my motivation to selling my entire collection, y'all. You feel
So
me?
the reason why I wanted him to share that was because anybody that's in the chat, I see some people saying, that's wild. I refuse to own more than 60 pairs. And I've heard that before too. I know some people say, hey, I refuse to own more than 20 pairs. And then you have those other collectors that say, if you ain't got 100, you ain't know. Everybody's stipulation and
Yeah, everybody got a
expectation
different
of what a
perspective.
collector is different. But the reason why I did want you to share that, man, because hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Me and King Kilo talk a lot, bro, and we talk about a lot of life stuff. And we collect sneakers because this is a hobby. This is something that we love to do.
Yeah.
We're in a place where we can afford to do it. And the attachment is no longer there. It's more of an excitement and a joy. Like we found our peace in it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys, I wanted him to say that because, dude, this is the thing. Like you don't have to ever put yourself in a spot where anything has you in bondage to where you feel like you can't let go of it. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you have a bigger purpose, you can always buy something different. I
Yeah.
always tell people this, and check this out. Just hear me out. A retro. The definition of a retro is to be brought back again, and hopefully it's to be brought back in a better fashion, to look the same way, but in a better fashion. Maybe the traction is better, more comfortability, the leather is better, something. That's what a retro is. I
Hmm.
always tell people it's cool to retro your collection in yourself. Get rid of everything and retro it and come back better. If that means that your pockets, your bank account needs to be retro, bro, do that. Because every sneaker that you own, I promise you, is gonna be retro 7 to 8 years from now. Every
Yep.
single one. Now you're gonna have those rare sneakers that you just never gonna know. Those diamonds in the roughs. For instance, the Nike Yeezys. Like if you had those and you got rid of those because you was trying to downsize, you probably kicking yourself in the butt. It's nothing you can do. You like that
You
stuff
can't
is
do nothing
gonna
about that.
happen, bro. That stuff is gonna happen. But if it served your purpose and you achieved your goal, don't be mad at it. Don't think about the what ifs. Because I've sold some sneakers that's selling for 4 or 5 bands right now for $400, $500. And I could easily kick myself in the butt over that. But what can I do, bro? Like, what can I do? You know what I'm saying? I think
No,
we all
facts.
done that. We've all had a sneaker that we let go of, and then we look back and be like, dang, when did this shoe get up to $8,000, $4,000, $5,000? Like, what the heck? Smooth said, I appreciate the feedback and sharing your experience. Most definitely, man.
Facts, yeah.
That's King's Kilo link, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe. True. Hey, what's up? Ditch Race. What's going on, brother? Our sister, whatever. No gender slander over here. Welcome. I appreciate you pulling up. That's a fact, bro. I sell kicks, but I don't consider myself a reseller. It's like I've sold multiple cars to people, but I'm not a car dealer. Very good
Yeah,
analogy. I
that's a
like the
good
way you
analogy
did
for
that.
sure. Yeah.
I love the way you did that, and I agree. And I think that's the way it is. And it's a rotation. It's a collection. It's a rotation. I used to be heavy in the foams. I had 30 plus foam posits, bro. I sold every single one of them. I
Mm-hmm.
currently have 0 foams. And out of all the shoes that I have not a flight posit, not a foam posit, not a penny one, nothing. I have no foam posits in my collection because my collection kind of evolved. I don't own any
Yeah.
New
Over
Balances because I
time.
ain't to that point, but still, I don't own anything like that. But see, Plenty Hardaway said car game similar to the shoe game. Honestly, I had an 85 Monte Carlo SS. Oh, probably had some duals on it. I sold for dirt cheap, and I kick myself anytime I think about it. Man, I had some trap cars too, bro. That I wish I wouldn't have sold, bro. Hey, I could pull up some pictures right now. Y'all be like, you had those?
Bro, what?
All right, so now that we kind of talked about that, and again, I appreciate you sharing, that the fact that you were able to offload your collection. Because what I'm hoping from this podcast, as people listening to it, whatever time that they're hearing it, is that if they're in a spot where they're battling between selling or not selling, that maybe something that you said can help them find the peace and the decision that they need to make. Because at the
Yeah.
end of the day, we can't take these shoes with us. Like, I get that. We
Can't take it
can't
with
take
you.
these shoes
Yeah.
with us. And if it means you living a better life to the point where you're able to actually, a lot of people, let's be honest, a lot of people, when we buy sneakers, we Klarna, we have to pay. We really can't financially afford to buy
I,
multiple pairs a month. You know
I
what I'm
I could
saying?
I could talk on that too, man, because I
Yeah,
think that like
go ahead.
a lot of people at one point, I think Klarna came out around 2020, like when the sneaker market was super flooded, and we had never seen nothing like that. So I think a lot of people was using Klarna to buy these shoes and keep up with the Joneses, but at the same time, it's like they really couldn't afford to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think that hurt the sneaker game a little bit too, because now you have all these people coming in just buying shoes just to resell, and the people that want the shoes can't get the shoes. So like it was like kind of like a battle, like an ongoing battle for like a while, for like 3 years. I'll say like up until like 2022, like the tail end of it, and then like that kind of like hurt the sneaker game, I feel like, in my opinion. But what I want to give to the people here is that, like, if you can't afford it, bro, like ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, you can't afford it, you can't afford it. It is what it is. I think that if you are using your money for something better, that's better for your lifestyle, your family, and stuff like that, like that's more important than a pair of sneakers. Like, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And we've talked about this like multiple times. Like, yeah, like maybe I should buy this shoe. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, well, am I actually gonna, like, the question I ask myself now is, am I actually gonna wear this shoe? And like, you know what I'm saying, do I see myself wearing this shoe? And if the answer is no, then I don't buy it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason for me to buy it. And I just let my money, I invest in my money now to where I can just like kind of like sit around and wait to, like, for the right opportunity, like I said earlier, to buy a house, because like that's my ultimate goal. My ultimate goal is to buy a crib and then, you know what I'm saying, get up out of here. But I'm in a good position now because, like I said, I don't have no debt. I, like, you know what I'm saying, I sold my collection was worth a lot of money, y'all. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like it was worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I and like now I'm just like the money just sitting there. I'm just waiting for like right opportunity, like, you know what I'm saying. So I'm not upside down. But yeah, if you guys don't want to buy a shoe, like, you guys don't have to buy it. We're not trying to keep up with nobody. We like to wear the shoes because we like to wear them.
Yeah, but
But
I think that a lot of this whole buying a shoe just to buy the shoe,
yeah,
like,
that's crazy.
and I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I'm a content creator, and a lot of younger people follow me. and based off of what I say is what people are gonna buy. Like I gotta
Mm-hmm.
understand that. Like the bigger my following is, and my following ain't huge, but the more that my platform grows, I gotta understand that as many times as I tell people, hey, this is a sneaker. If you, because how many times have you heard me say this on? Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a sneaker. Hey, if you gotta have a sneaker, you gotta have this in your collection. You got and those newbies be like, oh my gosh,
I
I
gotta
gotta
have it.
get it. I gotta go get it.
Spend
And
six
as much
hundred,
as I
seven hundred
don't think,
dollars.
yeah, as much as I don't think people are listening to me, like they are, you know what I'm saying? And I
Mm-hmm.
think social media has really made people feel like that they have to have certain shoes. Case in point, the sneaker this year, the black metallic fives, bro. When the black metallic fives dropped previously, I could walk in the store. They did not sell out. I could walk in the store. I could get those. And I don't want to hear,
2016.
yeah, I don't want to hear everybody saying things like, well, the reimagined hits different. I don't care. It's still a black metallic five.
Same shoe.
But
Yeah.
because everybody has pushed that shoe way up here,
Mm-hmm.
now everybody's like, I gotta have it, even at a resale value, even at the resale market, they have to have it. Now, if the shoe was more available, they probably would be like, maybe I don't need this sneaker. Don't let that dictate or determine your pockets, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
Yeah.
it's been retro 3 or 4 times. It's gonna be retroed again.
Again, yeah,
Just
facts.
be
Yeah.
patient. Hey, what up? Hey, what up, colleague Greens? What's going on, my guy? I appreciate you pulling up. T Bryson in the building. What's up, y'all? Miss Paula Map, what's up? Good evening, good evening. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to my dog King Kilo. We're talking about sneaker reselling, the impact on the game, offloading your collection, being financially smart. We all over the place tonight,
Yeah,
but
we
we
all over the place
hey,
today.
but we giving y'all some info. Mr. Think I'm Possible said Keeks is a coping mechanism for me. Is a coping mechanism for me. I don't drink, smoke, or other things, so Keeks is definitely a passion, but also coping mech for me personally. It's a place of peace and escape, and I agree with that, and that's cool. But
Everybody got their own thing, man.
but you gotta be able to live within your peace reasonably,
Yeah,
like
have
like like
discernment.
yeah, even when you talk about you don't drink, you don't smoke, but you can be addicted to copping sneakers, and that could be a very bad addiction, bro. Like, and you could be out of your house with no electricity on, trying to keep warm up under your sneaker boxes because that's all you got, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but hey, so me and King Kilo, we're in Florida. I'm gonna take it this route. We're in the Florida area, and you don't understand one of the things that made me, and I think he can relate to this. One of the things that made me really get to the point where I was okay with not having my shoes was when you have to evacuate and make the decisions in your life on what you're going to take with you because of a natural disaster, which is a hurricane in this area. When you have to evacuate and leave stuff behind, bro, you start realizing that tomorrow you might not have these sneakers. So I
Real,
loaded up all of my personal belongings that I wanted, important paperwork, birth certificates, and stuff like that. And I grabbed a garbage bag and I threw all my Kobe's in them with no boxes. hey, hey, dude, I threw them in the trunk. Them were the only. And I'm sorry, I took 4 pairs: the off-white fours, both pair of my Travis Scotts, and my Union off New York fours. I took those 4 because those are the 4 most expensive. Oh, and my Civilus Dunks. Those are my 5 most expensive shoes, and I knew that if I needed those financially,
mm-hmm.
after if the house was gonna get up, destroyed from the hurricane, I could survive for them. So now I'm not looking at those sneakers as
Sneakers.
something I'm gonna wear.
Yeah.
I'm looking at those sneakers that these are gonna help me balance my life back. Of course, I got insurance and stuff like that, but of course, they're not gonna pay me the value for everything that's here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's when I realized that, bro. You know what? Driving away, I told my wife, I'm like, man, I grew up close to Louisiana. I remember seeing pictures and videos in Hurricane Katrina, and I seen Jordans floating in the water and stuff like that. Like I've seen this stuff happen to people, and I'm like, dang, bro, this might be my reality. I don't know what's gonna happen. Even my daughter was like, Daddy, you just left everything. I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? I can't take it with me. You know what I'm saying? But that's when I realized that, you know what, the sneaker collecting is a hobby. It's cool. But if all else fails and I had to get rid of them, I could get rid of them, move on, and come back to it later. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I
Yep.
don't think I would come back. Let me ask you this. Now that you have sold everything, do you
Mhm.
ever think you're gonna own as many as you did ever again?
No. So like my whole thought process now is like now I'm like a little bit older, right? I'm like more mature and whatever.
Man, you like
Um,
25.
but I think now I'm more in the space of like wearing like you say, bro. It's like your catchphrase, bro. And I love this because it's like very
Oh,
valid. Like rock what you like, bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
yep.
Not just buying everything because there was a point where I was like Mr. Triple Double. Like I was buying everything like 3 times, 4 times, like you know what I mean? And I look back on those times and I was like, damn, bro, like you really kind of wasted a lot of money. Like you probably could use that money for something else.
Mm-hmm.
But now, like you know what I'm saying? Well, after I sold everything, I'm like, it was kind of a smart investment, but it wasn't like a huge, like a massive payout. So like it wasn't really
Yeah.
worth it when you look at it in the grand scheme of things. But I think now I probably the most pairs of shoes I probably own is like maybe 40. Maybe 40.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't
Yeah.
own more than 40. And
Yeah.
right
I
now,
would like.
I think I have like 12 or something like that.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I ever get down to that low. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. 210. The largest says, "Damn, I'm old. I'm older than 33. Man, I'm 41. Boy, stop it. I wish I was in my 30s again. 45 here, bro. That hey, salute to all our 40-year-olds in the building. Hey, hit that like button, subscribe button. All the 40-year-olds. Hey, we speaking to these YNs.
I'm a smart YN though. I'm a smart one.
It's a more.
Oh my gosh, bro.
That's my daughter, y'all. She
That's
said,
my arch. That's my arch nemesis, y'all.
Hey, look at how she spelled your name,
Bro, you didn't even
Jakia."
spell it right.
No hype 39. What's up, brother? Almost knocking at 40 pairs
He said
down.
40
That's
pairs. That's mature. Nah, facts though. Like you feel me, bro? Going from like almost 300 pairs of shoes to 40 is kind of crazy
Yeah, that
when
is, bro.
when you
That
think
is.
about it. But I literally like I have no attachment to the shoes now. Like I think more so I was like kind of like a fiend almost in a way. Like I was like, damn, bro, I gotta have these shoes, and I was buying like triples and like quadruple like pairs like of the same shoe, and it just made no
Yeah.
sense. Like you know what I'm saying? Like when I after I sold everything, I kind of like sat back and I was like, man, I looked at all the money in my account. I'm like, man, you know what? I should have did this earlier. Like I probably had
Yeah.
this money earlier. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, all right, well. Now it's like more of a like I'm only gonna buy what I like. Obviously, like I'll buy some shoes or I'll like go to the store and review some shoes. If I can get it for a deal, I definitely will. If I like the shoe. But I don't really like now that we make content, like we got to the point where we can just go in the store, review a shoe, and we don't even gotta purchase it. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't
For
gotta do none
real.
of that.
For real. And that's the beauty of it. And I'm glad you went off into that realm. For those that's thinking about creating content and stuff like that, you don't need an extra sneaker to do it, bro.
No, you don't.
Flockkeeks 88 said 36, man. Hey, I got some mature people that subscribe to me. I appreciate it. LOL Smart YN. Love in here. Hello, dog. Amora said, Jakia, y'all know black don't crack unless you smoke it.
Yeah, right.
Oh man, Mr. Thing Facts for real. All right, so now that we've talked about like sneaker reselling stuff like that, how do you feel that if anybody's in the chat right now and they are thinking about reselling sneakers in 2025, we ain't talking about COVID when everything was bussing. We ain't talking about none of that. We ain't talking about when dunks was $450, Panda dunks.
Man,
We ain't talking about
people
none of that.
people
Jordan
don't
ones are
believe me
crazy.
till this day that Panda Dunk sold for like $400. People
They
don't believe
did. They did.
bro. It's
Because
crazy.
I was looking for a pair for my daughter for a grade school. And this old nigga wanted like $350 for a grade school pair, bro. He wanted $350 for a grade school Panda
That's
dunk, bro.
crazy. Bro. It was a
Hey,
crazy.
chat. Let me ask y'all this and be honest. What is a sneaker during the pandemic? What is the most that you paid for a sneaker that's going for way under retail right now? Did anybody pay $300 for a Panda dunk? Did
If
anybody
y'all
pay 300 for a pair of dunk?
if y'all paid 300 for a Panda Dunk, crazy, crazy
The,
work.
the crazy thing I did was I think I paid for those for a foam runner. I paid $250 for one. That was stupid. That was stupid. Selling used sneakers is the move right now. Facts. Facts. Hold on, what somebody say? Hi. Hey, what's up, Nitro? Everybody just don't show those trash Devin Booker shoes. Hell no. 450 military blacks for my daughter, size 6. Woo! Hey, but you know what? Hey, you a good dad though, because if she wanted them, she probably gave you them puppy dog eyes. She probably was real sweet and good. Hey, please don't tell me they look like my daughter's military blacks right now. Please don't tell me they look like. I wish. Hey, Amora, bring me your military blacks, bro. Please don't tell me they look like these. I never paid resale in my life. Hey, that salute to you, my guy.
Good.
Salute. You talking about discipline? Discipline. 700 for Yeezy Sulfur boots during pandemic. Sheesh.
Bro, hey, the pandemic was a strange time, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So like, I don't even blame you.
Hey, Yeezy resale was crazy during the pandemic.
What?
Hey, if you can get your hand on Yeezys for resale, Yeezys was crazy. Hey, I got a whole wall of Yeezys over here. I can't sell for crap now.
Yeah, bro.
Oh man. Paula said I don't own any Panda Dunks. I paid $240 for taxi ones. LO a huge L. But that is a good
solid
sneaker.
Shoe. Yeah, solid shoe, bro.
Bro, like $240 for that sneaker, even though it's going for what it is right now, that is a good. You might as well pay $50 for another pair now and just have two, just to make yourself feel better. Like that is a good one.
If you think about it, he only paid like what $30 over retail.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying. Like you really didn't at the time that you purchased those shoes, it wasn't a bad purchase. You know what I mean? Like
that man said his dollar military blacks are Cajun cooked. hey, they be running through it. They don't understand, bro. No, sold Panda Ducks for $350 and $400 after when used to for Finish Line. We used to work for Finish Line. $800 for Quantums when Kanye was handing them out only in Chicago. Sheesh. What's up, Dustin? What's going on, my guy? Hey, we got 22 people in the building. If you are new to the stream, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys are tapped in. I got King Kilo link in the description section, and it's pinned in the comment section. So make sure y'all, like I said, even if y'all leave the stream for a second to subscribe, make sure y'all do that, and make sure y'all hit the subscribe button and the notification bell on my page as well. $800 for Quantums is crazy. Pandemic.
Yeah, I've never heard that before. I ain't gonna lie.
Sold them to another local reseller stores. Man, the fact that the reseller was paying, he must have been. Think about that.
He was selling for probably 500.
But that's crazy. 500 for a Panda Dunks. I was wearing Vans and Osiris. What is those?
Osiris's, bro. That's like a skate shoe.
Oh yeah, during the pandemic. Look at him. Hey, you got on Tim's in your picture. Is that you? Boy, you the most versatile YN I ever seen in my life. I paid $260 for Court Purple SB Ducks, and they ended up re-releasing, but sold a Yeezy runner to get the funds in the first place. Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I mean, if you offload, that's fine. I had to sell a lot of my collection during the pandemic because I had a son. Hey, maturity, smartness. This is an investment. You're not tied to it. I love it. Mm-hmm. No Hype said true. Hey, what up, Matt M4X? What's going on, my guy? What's going on? I'm seeing some new people to the channel, man. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Nitro said color greens bands are timeless. And what is it? Orsis?
I think it's Osiris.
Osiris shoes. Make it come back this year. I gotta see those
Oscar shoes.
The ostrich shoes. I was sitting there like, why is everyone buying these plastic dunks for resale prices? People make so much bread off that shoe. They did, bro.
What?
They did, bro. I remember going. Hey, what I'm talking about? I'm saying it's just me. You remember we went to Sneaker Travelers here. In
bro.
every table, yo,
And the
if y'all
dunk,
go back and look at our vlogs, every table was full of Panda Dunks.
bro. Was
Hey, every time they did a restock on Nike for $100, them shoes is gone.
on,
Grade school, $80 gone. Toddler gone. I would go to the conventions. Them things would be $350 easy. Tables full. It was crazy. Stop
bro.
it, Clean Hardaway. Chill out, my guy. Y'all tripping. Fact, I wear anything. You do wear anything. Is chunky skate shoes and maybe brands been copying them lately? This y'all better stop laughing at me. I'm trying to figure out how to say the name, fam. People on the podcast gonna be like, what is he? What is he looking at? What is he trying to spell? So, all right. So anyway, back to the question I was asking you. I was asking you now that it's 2025, and if anybody is in the chat and they are interested in reselling, I guess it's a couple of different different directions I want to take this question.
Yeah.
Number one, new or used sneakers, which one should people be investing more of their money into, and which one is going to be the bigger return?
So
this,
for
man
me,
this man said
so
I'm reading like Webby.
so I know a lot of people that resell shoes now, like that actually resell, and the thing, because I asked them a lot of questions too, because I'm like, man, like I used to kind of sell shoes, but like how's the game now or whatever. And they tell me a lot of the time they're like, all right, well, if I can get a shoe early, like I know people that can get shoes like both like months before the release date. They're legit, they're all legit, like they're good people. If you can get shoes before release date, like brand new, those are good sales because you can upsell them, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then obviously like buying used shoes is probably the way to go now, but you have to buy them for a low price and then sell them for a low price as well. And you have to sell a lot more to like
Mm-hmm.
meet your margins, to meet your like your profit margins. Like, you know what I mean? So your ROI is going to be based on like the volume of the shoes that you're moving, and not like the quantity of the shoe. So like you can probably sell, for instance, you can probably buy some dunks for like $30 off somebody and sell it for 60, and then somebody else would think that's a good deal. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So you
Mm-hmm.
make your $30 profit, you reinvest that money, and you just keep going, you just keep flipping. Um, I think the sneaker game itself is kind of dead, in my opinion. But you just have to, like I said, you just have to, if you're gonna resell now, you just have to move volume. Like that's
Yeah.
how you're gonna make your money. If you're not moving volume, it's probably not worth it. If you want to just make a couple extra $100, like maybe you can sell like 4 or 5 pairs of shoes, make your money. But like as far as like if you're not invested in the game, then you probably shouldn't be doing
Yeah. Yeah. Nitro said depends on the area.
it. Yeah,
I resell a little bit to buy shoes, but I don't resell to make money. I mean, if that's funding your hobbies, then that means that you actually are making money because your actual income from your job is not going into expense for
yeah,
buying sneakers. So you actually, in essence, you are making money. So that's smart. Brand new for sure, but gotta
gauge the
got
market.
gauge the market. Used in is a come up if you actually take care of your keeks. But a lot of folks be beating their shoes down. They do. But hey, I've seen a lot of people buying beaters just to have a sneaker. I feel like that's the culture that we in.
Mm-hmm.
Just to have a sneaker, people would get a beat up Jordan 4 Pine Green SB just to say they own it.
Yep.
People would get a beat up, dirty, dogged out brick by brick 4 just to say that they own it.
It's that FOMO, man. Like I think a lot of
Yeah.
people are like in that
Yep.
FOMO mode. And also too, I think like the culture is kind of coming back because of like the game is like regulating itself.
Mm-hmm.
Like even for instance, like I sold, or I didn't even sell them, but I traded a pair of like Travis Scott, those bright cactus, the Jumpman Jacks. I traded those for a Jordan 4 SB, the Midnight Navies. Like somebody like traded me those shoes. So I'm like, dang, bro. Like, I think the game is kind of like regulating itself. Before, when those shoes first came out, like people was like reselling them for like $450. But I was able to do like a straight trade for the shoe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the guy, he didn't want those shoes. He bought them, and he was like kind of using it for trade bait for a shoe that he wanted. And I bought those shoes for trade bait as well. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna keep them, and then I'll trade them off. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we're not really spending no money. We just exchanging shoes.
Yeah.
So I think like even that type of method too is like a win-win for both parties as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it just depends on like the person you in contact with.
Flakeek said, I'm gonna try to resell a few pairs that got sold. That's the best time. Value. Lots of resellers in my area going the pre-order route.
Yeah.
Like you said, selling them early. And that's the
Mm-hmm.
thing. And get your money. Don't take people word. Oh yeah, I want them, because what they gonna do is they gonna on 10 a.m. on release day, they gonna go for them on a sneakers app and get their free shipping, and they ain't gonna want to pay you no extra money, and then they gonna cancel the order. Small profits. Hey, small profits adds up. And I think that's what people fail to see, man. You know, I'm a big believer in a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit there adds up to the bigger profit. So you got to start somewhere. I'm in volume. Hey, what's going on, Sneaker Tyler Radio? What's popping, my guy? Hey, everybody that's new that have not subscribed to King Kilo TV, his link is in the description section. Let me know if it's not. Let me know if it's not in the chat. You know what? I'm gonna check myself because I'm gonna pin it if it's not pinned. I'm pretty sure I pinned it. But make sure you guys are subscribed to him. Selling early pairs is the main move, though.
Yeah.
If you can
I think that's where a lot of people are going now. And like even this one dude that I because sometimes I'll buy a shoe early if I know I probably won't be able to get it, or if I know I'm gonna be out of town. Like I'll hit my guy up, and then he'll, you know what I'm saying, he'll come through. But you know what I'm saying? It, like I think a lot of people now are like starting to do the early pre-order route, and that's how they're making their money. Because like even those people think the sneaker game's like cooked. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
it's just like I'm saying, everyone, you got to evolve with the times. Like you got to like make it happen.
Mr. Think Impossible said, "Sneaker, thank you." Sneaker Tyler in the building. Yeah, what's up? Popcorn, yellow stripe, smile, text, yellow, go. Hey, what's up, my guy? I'm glad y'all here. What's good, Tyler? Now that's a good trade. Or you talking about your trade? Good trade, solid trade. Facts buying for trade bait is also a good move.
Right. Yeah.
Also, a lot of people repair sneakers too. So I brought Dornbecker 3s for cheap and just paid to get them restored. And that's the piece. Also, a lot of content creators have gotten to the recording their process of them learning how to restore and make shoes look new again. So I mean, that's a route. Also, I ain't got the time for all that. I'm a trade bait king. Okay, so since we talking about trade bait and stuff like that, I'm gonna get to my next question. But let me finish with these comments, man. Y'all popping off tonight. I appreciate y'all. Some people have FOMO, other people make impulse buys, like spends $150, $359 like regular things. Yeah, true. Sneaker Tyler said just sub. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. We appreciate it. You're gonna enjoy the content, man. Make sure you got his notification bell turned on as well. That is the link. I did just pin it again. You guys are tapped in. That's where I'm getting right now with Jordan's 16s to 2009, buying them to get them restored. A lot of people are doing that. Really depends on your capital. Someone starting to resell used shoes are easier. Now, if you have mad bread and plugs, then early plugs is the way. Hey, what up, Chuck Deezy? What's going on, my guy? So I've had the experience back and forth with a lot of people, and I feel like a lot of young jits in my area buy used shoes. And this is how they make their money. They don't go work at Publix. They don't go work at Starbucks. They're 15, 16, and they're buying used Dunks. They're buying used Jordan 1s. And literally, these people are hustlers. They are going in their schools, in their mommy and poppy truck, in their trunk with their car. Hey, you need a pair of shoes. If they bought it for 50, they selling it for 70. And they're okay with that $20. That's a come up for them. I think we are at the point where we're looking for the big slam dunk, the home run. If we're gonna make a $200 investment, it needs to be at least $60 or more for people. That's the way people see it. Instead of seeing it as, if I get 3 of these at $200 and I make $30 a pop, hey, yeah, I'm making $90. But if I'm doing that every weekend, by the end of the month, I'm over $400. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
and that's the process. But somebody did say it in the chat. It's about your capital and where financially you're able to be at to do that. If you're not able to do that, and that means that you're not gonna have lunch for work every day, or you're not gonna be able to buy deodorant. Now you're gonna be stinking at work.
Don't
Hey,
do it.
bro,
Yeah. If
don't
you're in
do
that
it.
position, do not
It
do
ain't
it.
worth it, bro.
But
It ain't
like
worth
I
it.
said earlier, man, it's like if you're buying used shoes, it's more about the volume as opposed to like the newest release. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you can move a lot of volume and you get 20 a piece, like, bro, that's better than you trying to wait and sell it. Like, you know what I'm saying? People don't got like $400 now to buy a pair of shoes, bro, and they're not doing it. Like, they're
Yeah.
not doing that. So
Yep.
like if you get them a good deal where they think it's a good deal, like say you bought a shoe for $30, I think that's the example I used earlier. Like you buy like a $30 pair of dunks, you sell it for 60, they think that's a good deal and they saving money as opposed to buying it for retail, which is $100. Like, you know what I'm saying? You made your $30, they spent their $60, but they also feel like they got a good deal. So you got to kind of make it work for
Yeah.
both parties.
Yep. Some people restore sneakers and time happens, and some people don't see how many fails as well. Yeah, I mean it's a process. Flykeeks88 said, I think if you're trying to resell GRs, it's not the best idea because they have restocked them so much. True.
Yeah.
In 2025, collabs and exclusive drops are the way to go, in my opinion. Absolutely. Absolutely agree with that 100%. Nitro said a lot of young jit in my area sell, including personal knuckle sandwiches. LOL. Hey, I don't know where you at, bro. I'm gonna miss that. Unless you can cop them and flip them super fast. That's the piece. A quick flip is okay.
Yes.
This I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm way past this. I'm gonna buy a couple of sneakers and hold them for some years or months to see what they're gonna do. I
Nah.
like nah. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. Oh, React Rejuvenate clogs drop on Tuesday. Yeah, they do. That's another shoe I thought was gonna do like I thought those rejuvenates was gonna do like dunks and Yeezy slides, but they
Mm-hmm.
didn't. They didn't.
They did
They
for
did.
they did for like a 2 week period. I'll say
Yeah,
that
yeah,
for like a 2 week
yeah.
period when nobody can like actually get them. Like I think people was like hype on them, but then when
Yeah,
everybody when they
that's
started
because
when Nike
Nike.
was like, "Oh, I know people want this shoe. Let me throw out like 100,000 pairs. Yeah, we good."
Yep, yep. That's because Nike they use Kobe for that too. Oh, we got the Grinch green colorway of this one. I'm like, come
Yeah,
on, man.
yeah.
I see Adidas Sambas going for around $40 on GOAT. Great investment. Yeah, and dude, this is the thing as well. A lot of New Balances are going for under retail. You can use coupons. And for those, I know in the field that I work in, it's a lot of people that's got kids, and these people keep asking me, well, how am I gonna get my kid this shoe, that shoe, this shoe? And I'm like, you could go online. Well, I
Yeah,
don't know how to do that.
go to the store. Like
Hey,
it's easy
I'm
now.
like, so I told my wife, I'm like, dude, I could buy those and be like, look, this is what I got, and sell them for $100. I paid $40 for them. But
Mhm.
that's how people make money. They get clientele by that because everything's all about convenience. I always
Yeah.
tell people this: whenever you go into a store and buy a drink, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna pay $2.49 for a cold 16-ounce drink in the cooler, opposed to paying $1.99 for a 2 liter that's warm on the shelf. It's
Mhm.
more, you're gonna get the 2 liter is gonna give you more, but it's not cold, it's not convenient, it's not quenching my thirst at the moment. That's the way people think about actually going online or going in the store buying something when they could just tell me or you, hey, this is what I want, and I bring you
Yeah.
the sneaker. They'll pay that. That's why DoorDash is so good.
Yes.
Like, why do I need to go to the store? I'm on DoorDash it. I gotta tip this person and pay a $15 fee. So what? Now I paid $5 for a bag of chips. That chips, the Funyuns end up being $30 by the time they
Bro,
come back to
like
my
DoorDash
house.
is insane, bro.
But it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. They did maybe 1 month after that. Nope. I ain't holding ish, only buying, wearing, and trading. I hear that. Orange and green clogs go for 200 plus still. It all still sold out. Yeah, but even with that sale, I feel like it's hard to sell them consistently. Like
Yes.
the Panda Dunks, I knew I would Panda Dunks, Yeezy slides. What else was some? What
Home
else was some of
runners.
the things? Phone runners. Anytime. that those drop, I knew you could sell them. Like it
Yeah.
was a guaranteed flip, double over retail. Time is money, absolutely. Time is money. Bro, New Balance is gonna be the wave again. Now is a great time to invest. A lot of people feel like that. A lot of people feel like that. So now when we talk about reselling, and let's say that everybody in the chat, including myself and you, we got our little stack of shoes, new or used. What platforms do you trust to resell on? Do you trust locally? What platforms do you use locally? Any tips that you can give the people? Any gems that you can recommend if they want to sell locally, or platforms that you use? Give us your blueprint, your platform. What did you do whenever you have your inventory? How do you go about selling that?
So if I want to sell, I think the best platform, at least for me, is Facebook Marketplace.
Okay.
Facebook Marketplace is the best place to sell because one, you're meeting up with real people, real time. You're getting cash most of the time for your shoes. And then I probably would say the second best one is eBay. eBay is very quick because you can communicate with the buyers and sellers. I feel like if Go or StockX had like a communication piece to it, you could sell way more on like on those apps, but they take a fee and you can't really communicate with the people. So I put those, like the major apps like Go and StockX, I put those at the bottom of the list in my opinion, because when I'm buying a shoe, right? For example, I just bought the Travis Scotts. I just bought the Travis Scott highs, and the guy that I was communicating with, I was able to talk to him, and I was able to talk to multiple people, but I was able to talk to this one specific guy that he didn't give me the sense of like he was in a rush to sell the shoes, or he was like, man, I'm trying to sell this guy, or I'm trying to do this and that. He was really like patient. He was like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying, if you have any questions, like hit me up, ask me, like I have refs, I have this XYZ. And he kind of just went down the list, and I was like, I felt comfortable spending my money with this guy because I had a conversation with him. Like on Go or StockX, you can't have a conversation with people. And as you guys know, StockX is known for selling fakes, bro. So I don't want to spend my money and potentially get a fake shoe like that. That just don't
Yeah,
sit well with
yeah.
me. So, but my platforms or my apps that I use definitely for selling is Facebook Marketplace, eBay, and then like obviously if I want to buy, I definitely use eBay more times than not, and I use Go.
Okay. Okay. So some of the comment, we got a lot of comments in the chat. Tyler Radio said GOAT. T Bryson said eBay. Nitro said depends on your experience in your area. Each app and
Yeah,
local store will have different pricing as well as networking. Big fact.
facts. It's all about who
E-
you know. In the sneaker game, it's all about who you know, bro. So like even like with the guys that I get like my early pairs from, bro, they look out. Like, you know what I'm saying? If they know I'm coming back, like they look out for sure, and they know what I do. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like it just depends on who you know. It's like who you know, not what you know.
Carly said green. Color Green said eBay and Facebook.
Hmm.
Homie spot on. Marketplace has a lot OG Fat Joes on there. He's so stupid. I've always been scared to cop from Facebook Market. I was too, but you got to get into the right. You got it's some cool people. It's people like
Yes.
us. Like I
Yes.
feel like it's a
Yeah.
community. I found the community in my area, and I think King Kilo has too, of people that are my size that trust the process, and we know that we're buying shoes legitimately. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
they call people out too.
Yes.
That's the thing about Facebook
Yeah.
Market.
Hmm.
If you get a fake, you will never be able to sell on that platform again because it ain't because Facebook gonna block you. The community themselves are gonna roast and destroy your name. Like
Yeah.
they're gonna go on your personal page and you probably gonna have to delete your Facebook. It's been crazy. Let's see. For me in my area, won't sell book could go to one of local Goat app warehouse. Um, I use Goat most of the time to buy. Hey, what's up, Amelia? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Dustin? Also, oh, Dustin, I said what's up to you already. Biggest retail sneaker hit this year. Ooh. Um,
It
let's
ain't a
see.
huge hit, but mine's is the Jordan 4 SB, the Midnight Navy, because I couldn't get the pine greens when they first came out. So I
I
think
got
that'll
the
be
SB Navies. I'm gonna say, to be honest with you, I'm gonna say the what the Kobe's, because that was the sneaker that I wanted desperately bad. You know what I'm saying? That was the sneaker I wanted desperately bad. I don't meet up with the heat with the heat on me, period. Unless you got it, or please tell me you got the heat on you. I hope you do. I gotta
Oh
have the heat.
yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
okay. Hey, me and Shaquille both was like, hey,
Yeah,
we
guys,
both was like,
hey,
we was like, hold on now. Hey, you be seeing some crazy stories about
man.
people. But you know what though? I like the fact that so King Kilo does a lot of his videos. If you guys like that kind of content, where he has the Ray-Ban glasses, where he can record. So when
Mhm.
he's meeting up, if anything was to happen, regardless, he's probably going to be recording that transaction anyway,
Yeah,
which is a cool concept. But it's scary out there, y'all.
yeah,
Hey,
facts. Yeah,
if,
yeah,
now anything that we say, if we're telling you guys to go meet up with people or something like that, always meet up in the area that you trust. I work at Walgreens. I always meet up with people in the Walgreens, in the area where I know the camera's gonna be at. I know people in that store know me. I know everything. It's legit. It's kosher. If you don't want to meet me there, then you're not gonna buy the sneaker. Like
yeah.
I always do that. So don't be stupid and be like,
Mhm.
oh, I'm gonna deliver to somebody's house. Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Like,
nah,
I
never.
mean,
So my best practices, bro, if you're going to buy or sell shoes, is to one, meet up in a very known place that's very populated. Um, like No Hype said, if you got the heat on you, you got the heat on you. You feel me? Hey, I'm the same way, but also too, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never want to be put in a position where I gotta, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But like, you know what I'm saying, meet up in places that are like high traffic places to where you don't feel uncomfortable. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if those people aren't willing to meet up with you, then you know it's just not your time to sell that shoe or that particular whatever. But definitely don't be afraid. I know a lot of people are scared to use Facebook Marketplace. Don't be afraid to use like these other apps. Like sometimes when I go and meet up with people, I use like check and stuff like that because I know that I don't want to get scammed out of a shoe. I want to make sure it's legit. So like even the people that I meet up with and I have my glasses on and stuff like that, they say like, yo, it's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can do your thing. Like, and if the people are cool with it, that's how you know, like for the most part, like, you know what I'm saying, that they're doing like legitimate business. Now, if you get somebody that's
mhm.
like, nah, man, I ain't finna do all this and XYZ, all right, cool. Then you don't have to buy the shoe. Like you don't have to purchase that shoe from them. Just wait until it's your time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't gotta be in a rush to buy a sneaker is like what I'm
Yeah.
trying to get at. And definitely do your due diligence for sure.
No Hype said police station that's dirty work. Police station is crazy. I've never met there, but hey, I bet you that is the best place. Um, unless you have a warrant. Most of my encounters have been fine. You get the energy you put out and never meet someone who doesn't have their real name. Yeah, definitely. I be weary about meeting up with people that be having like or when people be like, hey, I'm gonna send my driver, or I've been needing this sneaker. Can you text this number? And I'm like, I
Yeah,
don't
nah.
even respond to stuff like that,
Your
bro.
names be
Or
like Trapstar 66 or something. Bro, what?
yeah,
Like,
hey,
who are you,
do
bro?
do your due diligence before you even respond. Click on their page, see if they got a family, see if they posted about sneakers before, see if they got
Mhm.
normal pictures on there, see if they
Yeah,
are actual human being.
a
If
real
you click
person.
on their page and all they got is a picture of Donald Trump and that's it, hey bro, it's probably a fake account, bro. Like literally, let's keep it a buck.
Yeah.
Um DSGB 519 said, I always send them the address of the police station. If they don't show up, then you know what time it is. That's a good one. Hey, that's a good one. I can't even lie. Hey, what's up, my guy? Hey, everybody, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to King Kilo. It's pinned in the comment section. I had to meet someone at the police station to buy my SB4s. Most people in my area won't meet if you say no. LOL. That's cool though. That's
Yeah.
cool. So for me, I definitely agree. King Kilo got me on the eBay platform. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I sold a lot on StockX. Like I mean, it's one of those platforms that, especially prior to them doing the whole ship to you direct thing and not authenticating stuff, I was a certified seller on there, so all the fees were not there. So I'm gonna sell where the cheapest place for me to sell. I know my shoes are authentic, so whoever buy my shoes are gonna get authentic shoes. But the GOAT app, anytime I try to take a picture of a sneaker and that is I don't know, maybe it's just me. That is the worst process, trying to sell a shoe on GOAT, because taking pictures is horrific for me. It'll upload and say it's posted, and I get an email 5 minutes later telling me my pictures are wrong and they took the thing down, bro. I'm like, what's going on? It's crazy. I sell a ton on StockX, just never buy. I had to meet. Okay, hold on. Nah, that process is whack for real, dude. It's
The tag
crazy.
is impossible sometimes.
The tag is, yeah, for real. The tag be somewhere all crazy inside the shoe, and they be like, "You didn't get a clear enough picture," and I'm like, "Bro, how are we supposed to take that picture, man? How are we supposed to take that picture?" But I have had success on Facebook Market and what else?
Facebook
eBay.
Marketplace, my number one. Like that's number one for sure.
Dude, my number one is OfferUp. In this area, in my area, close to where I stay, I know I've met at least 8-9 different individuals that I've met at sneaker conventions that's on OfferUp. So it's like now I have those people that I don't even have to post an OfferUp. I just send a picture, be like, "This is what I got," because now I've built a community that know I'm going to sell sneakers. Or they hit me up, "Hey, you got anything you trying to sell?" So on and so forth. But how do you feel about Instagram?
Instagram.
Filthy work. Hey, OfferUp be. Hey, I used to
It
sell
be hitting
on.
sometimes. It be hitting sometimes.
Hey, I be selling. I used to sell on Craigslist back in the day. Craigslist was
That
dirty work, bro.
Craigslist is crazy work. Yeah, that's
Hey,
crazy.
Craigslist was. Hey, I used to go on Craigslist and I would post my shoes, and I didn't know how to post them at the time. I'll be posting them in the section where it's to rent a house. It'll have all these rental places, and then it'll have Jordan 4, such and such, such and such. Dude, I used to get hits on those, but it was a lot of people that I could tell was on some grimy type stuff because they never wanted to meet up, bro. They always wanted me to ship the shoe, or they wanted their driver to come pick it up or
Yeah,
something
bro.
like
Yeah,
that.
I ain't doing all that.
Selling process was easy for me on Go app. Worst experience had was eBay pictures selling certain shoes and clothes. Really, I've never heard anybody say eBay was tough.
eBay's seamless.
Hey, what up, Bobby Sneaker World? What's going on, brother? What's
What up,
popping,
my guy?
man? Showing our age now. Craigslist. Hey, I live in Portland, and a ton of people sell on OfferUp here. Yeah, dude, you just gotta be careful. Have anyone heard of Legit app?
Mm-mm.
I have. It's like the Legit app and OfferUp merged. I don't know which one bought out who, but they merged, so it's the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Portland, Oregon. I use Legit app. Ain't that the same thing as OfferUp? Hold on. Whenever I open up OfferUp, it says Legit too. Hold on.
I never heard of that, bro. I never heard of Legit app until today.
Legit app is trash. Man, hold on. I thought it was the same thing. Or maybe I'm wrong.
Legit app is like check. Huh. So
Hey,
wait,
look.
so all right, no hype. I'm asking it. So for the Legit app, do you have to upload the pictures to the app before you can actually sell the shoe, or like how does it work?
Hey, look at these. Look at this stuff on OfferUp.
$75, 4.5. Why?
Hey, look at them green beans. Them green beans nasty, bro.
Look, they look like they ran through mud in them.
Hey, them green beans nasty, fam. That's crazy. But no, okay, so talked about that. So what is the sneaker that you feel like that you sold the most of? Like, what was
The
your
most?
when you was into selling? What was the sneaker that you had to have and that you was able to get your hands on and you sold the most of?
I wanted it. I want to say any Jordan 4 for sure. So I think there was like a period from like 2020 to I think like 2023, like Jordan 4s was like hitting like crazy. Like they still kind of hit now, but they don't really hit the same. But
Yeah.
Jordan 4s, yeah, I was slinging them, bro.
He said I was
Man,
slanging
slinging,
them.
slinging them.
He said legit app is for authentication. Yeah, I must have been thinking about something else. Those are dirty beans, file. um, I didn't know you could sell on legit app. Thought it was for authentication. All right, man, I was wrong, bro. Hey, go to sleep. No hype. No, I'm just playing, bro. I'm messing with you. Plenty harder way I thought so. Yeah, I guess it was. You upload a bunch of pictures of the shoe and they can authenticate it.
That's kind
So
of dope though.
yeah, I know. Like I said, I was wrong about that. So they're gonna tell me I'm wrong. It is what it is. Um. So now when you, for me, when I think about the whole reselling thing, I feel like Jordan ones were at a point where they were a good resale shooter, a shooter resale. Now,
Mm-hmm.
if I was gonna break it down, if we were to break it down in chat, y'all help us with this. If we was let's have some fun. Let's break this down by silhouette. Jordans, not New Balances and stuff like that. If we were to say silhouettes that's gonna be profitable, pretty much no matter what, right? I can truly say a Jordan 1, even a collab, is hit or miss now. It
Yeah.
seems like unless it's a Travis Scott, or a super limited union. It's got to be a super limited union because even with the bread, the 85s, depending on the size, they're not going for too much when the retail was 250. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
And you're paying
so
like $30 in like taxes or stuff. So
yeah, so it's like now if the retail for those shoes would have been the 180, 190, that would have been different. But the fact that they was 250, that kind of bit into your profit a little bit when it comes to those sneakers.
yeah.
Because I had somebody had 11.5 the other day, and it was 325 he wanted for him. And I was like, nah, because in my mind, I'm like, shoot, the retail was 190, retail was 250. So
Mm-hmm.
that really was only $70 above retail. That wasn't a bad offer. You know what I'm
Not a bad
saying?
deal,
Like,
yeah. Like if you want, it's not a bad deal if you want the shoe. So like also too, like I don't want y'all to think that like even if you buy a shoe for resale, like you're overpaying. Like don't think about it like that because if you do, then you're gonna like always like have in the back of your mind, like, man, I spent too much money for this shoe, whatever. If you like a shoe and you want to buy a shoe, buy it. Buy it and
yeah,
don't even think about it. Like you know what I'm saying? Buy it for you and for you to wear it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I think a lot of people like get into like the price of the shoe. And like we said earlier, bro, we can't take these things with us. So like if
yep,
you enjoy a sneaker, if you want a sneaker and you're gonna buy it for yourself, like enjoy it, man, while you have it. So I think that you know what I'm saying, you don't really get into like the like obviously if you don't have the money to spend for it, don't spend it. But you know what I'm saying, if you can afford it and you do want the shoe, like buy the shoe. Like ain't really
yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
So my brother just sent me this. Some he got a trade on Trade Block.
Oh, I used to be the king of trade block.
What you think? What y'all think? He's offering the Red Thunder Force, and he's going to get the Caitlin Clarks.
That ain't bad.
What y'all think? Chat, y'all let me know what y'all think about this trade.
What I would do, look, this is what I would do. I'm gonna tell you what I would do.
Boy, you be on that. You be on that hustle, man.
This is what I would do.
Hey, hold on. Before you say what you gonna do, let me say, hey y'all, let me guess. This man gonna say, I'm gonna say, throw $50 on top of it.
No, I wouldn't even do that. I wouldn't even. No, I'm not even gonna throw no money on top of nothing. This is what I would. This is what I would do personally. Like me
What
personally.
would you
Like
do?
now, did you kill today? What I used to do, I used to be like hustling on that app for sure. But what I would do is I would sell the Jordan 4, and then I would find somebody like locally that because you know you can tell whether or not somebody's like actually in the shoes by one, the way they price the shoes, by the way they advertise them and stuff like that. So I would find somebody local that had the shoe, and then I would talk them down from that, like that whatever price they had. I would
Yeah, but
like,
you into that though. You talking about somebody that ain't gonna do that footwork. You would do that.
Yeah, I mean, bro, I used to break people down like over the course of like 4 or 5 days. I used to break them down.
This man, this man out here scamming but getting deals,
I ain't
boy.
scared, bro. I really, I like, because I can relate to people like person to person, like, and this is why I like my apps like Facebook Marketplace and eBay, because I can really talk to somebody and, like, you know what I'm saying, break it down for them, and they be like, man, you know what? I'm gonna sell to this guy. I'm like, all right, yeah, cool, but like, I'll meet up with you
Yeah,
wherever.
yeah.
Like, just let me know.
Yeah, so no, I think that's another. I told him, I said, if you want the shoe, that's a good trade. If you don't want the shoe, and
Yeah,
you just getting it to have it, he's been wanting the brick by bricks. If you don't want the Caitlin Clarks, and you want the brick by bricks, you could always use that because he got that plus he got the black metallic fours. You can take
mm-hmm.
those two fours and you can get your brick by bricks easily.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying. So um that's the thing. I've had kicks. I was wondering weary of I ran them through check and legit. Okay. Nike first one of these nuts. What?
That caught me so off guard, bro.
Me too. What? What? I'm like, got my bricks for the low ski. That's crazy. What's the low ski, man? What you pay
Yeah,
for?
yeah. What's low to you, my boy?
Cause right now them brick by bricks worth. Woo. Them brick by
Like
bricks
eight
gonna
hundred
keep
dollars shoe.
coming. They're gonna keep
I
going
don't
up.
think that shoe is an $800 shoe, but they worth 800. I don't really understand why.
Yeah, I don't think it's an $800 shoe neither. But I'll tell you this though, man. Anybody that's in the content creating, you think about starting. If you want to go viral, say something bad about the brick by bricks, because people gonna chew you out. Cause man, I
That's
said the
that's their
I
sneaker of
said
the year.
dude, I said the
That's not bad actually.
wait, how much was it?
400. He said 400.
Oh no, that's not bad at all. Size 10.
Not
That's
at
not
all.
bad. Dude, I said the freaking Toro fours was better in my opinion, and I've been getting torched, boy. Like, man, people mad. And then I said for me, it's not the sneaker of the year for me. And
Mhm.
man, people, it's gotta be. Like, what you mean it's gotta be? What do you mean by that, brother? I don't know what that means. Like,
They want you to follow along. That's
nah, bro.
like, you know
It
what I'm saying?
ain't
We
sneaker
ain't
of the year
followers
for me,
over
man.
here, bro. We gonna tell you how we feel.
That ain't sneaker of the year for me. It's a nice shoe. It's
Mhm.
gonna. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be in the top 5, possibly depending on what's got. But hey,
Right. The year's not even over with. I'm so like baffled by how people have like their sneaker of the year, and the year has not even been over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, dude. Hey, because I'm gonna tell you like this. I'll be having this conversation with Kobe Bryant as far as being in the top 5, and people have him at 9 or 10. And I'm like, don't y'all ever tell me anything about what's supposed to be in the top 5 if y'all got Kobe at 9 or 10 or 15 or 16.
yeah,
Like,
it's crazy.
don't even get me started on that. Let's see. I pulled the trigger 2 days early on them because I knew what time it was, and that's smart. Sometimes that's a
Yeah.
smart thing to do. I tried to warn everyone, and they just told me I was tripping. Who tripping now? Yeah, dude. It's and that's the thing. It's tough sometimes. It's tough to determine whether or not a shoe is going. It's like a shoe like that is
Yeah.
going to do numbers. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, these Caitlin Clarks, um, probably like 2 weeks before they drop, these things wasn't gonna do the numbers that they were gonna do until we heard 13,000 or 14,000 stock numbers.
Yeah.
Once we heard that 14,000 stock numbers, places like APB, Social Status, Amamanir didn't get them. Tops and Bottoms didn't have them. When we start seeing that, that's when people was like, okay, that shoe skyrocketed, bro. Like that's what I'm saying, bro. Like you just never know. But there's no way anybody's gonna tell me that if that shoe would have been at more places, that Caitlin Clark would have been that it would have been the same price as these other Kobe's that we've been seeing, bro.
Yeah.
It would have been the same price. Remember, sneaker of the year last year was the 81. Yes, I remember they said that, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah,
That's a solid hoop shoot, though. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a solid hoop shoot.
hey, somebody said last stream they did say, to them, sneaker of the year is based on like the resale. So it's gotta be if it's reselling for like I mean, whatever your stipulations are, I can't knock that, but not to me. 81 still my favorite shoes in my collection. I got rid of all mine. Uh, facts. I want the Chrome AE ones. The only ones I would want would be the mid. What was those Moonwalkers? Was Stormtroopers.
Stormtroopers, yeah, yeah.
The Moonwalkers are the Kobe's. Um, my sneaker and slides of the year for me, whatever, which shoes and slides I wear the most. Hey, and that's the way it should be, man.
Yeah,
That's the way it should
I
be, man.
think that's how you should gauge sneaker of the year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it should be like solely based off hype. I think it should be based on like what shoe was like bought and worn the most.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with that. Let me get some of these comments. My brother keep asking me about this trade. Hold on. I'm like, bro, if you want to do it, pull the trigger.
Yeah, if he want the shoes, he should do it. If not, if he want to get something else, I think he should wait to get the brick by bricks, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. 2 days before Brick by Bricks drop, I went to go and pay $488 on release day. Came out my work meeting, had a charge from Kith. I hit them for retail, so it was an unexpected double up. Hey,
What's
and you
that?
can still get your money back, or you could keep them. That's a crazy double up. That's a crazy double up.
Hey, what size? What size you got, man? Hey, you trying to sell one size 13?
Hey, he gonna wear you down over the next 5. My dog gonna wear you down, boy. Hey, you better be careful with King Kilo. I do like the year of the snake AE ones as well. Man, I think sneaker of the year is gonna be Brick by Bricks. People were saying it was back in November of last year, and I wore them for a whole day. Style, they fit, and they're amazing. But what are we gonna do when they drop those fire red Nigel
I
Sylvester?
think that's the best one.
Like
I
what we
think
gonna
that's the
do? What we gonna say then? Those supposed to drop in fall. So if they drop those in fall,
that's the best
like,
one.
uh, are we gonna say that one's the best one, right? It's just my sneaker of the year gonna be a Kobe. I'm just letting y'all know that because the Kobe's was a sneaker that I wanted for a while, and them
Sleeper,
orange
yeah.
Kobe's is a sneaker that I have to have that sneaker in my collection. So that's just how it's gonna be, man. He probably got at least a 12.5. Man, if you got unicorn size, and that's crazy. Nah, both size 10, still a good come up. I
Mhm.
thought there was a blue one, brick by brick, and then it's like, is the all black one fake? Is that fake or is that real? Like
I think that's a fake pair, bro.
yeah, I thought so.
I think that's a fake
I
pair.
thought so.
That's like one of them Ling Ling specials. They try to like
Uh,
they try to make it a thing.
he's gonna wear it down next 3 to 5 days, because days, LOL. Oh, yo, those fire reds are tough. And those reps, I don't mess with them, but the black bricks are tough. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about, brother. Yeah, them black ones, I know they reps, but I did see somebody take the actual Nigel Sylvester and dye them black. I did see somebody do that.
That's
So
hard.
it was the actual real sneaker. They dyed them black, and then they had the white laces in them, and them things were tough.
Yeah,
Like
that's
them
hard.
things was tough. Hey, what's good, Clutch Kev? What's going on, brother? This year Air Force One's been going crazy. Yeah, hey, so let me ask you that, King Kilo. You feel like they doing too much with the Kobe's and the Air Force Ones?
I mean, bro, you have the yellow ones, right? The
Yeah.
pajama ones?
The,
Bro,
the, the
let me
yellow
see them.
ones are tough.
Let me see
The
them
yellow
live,
ones
bro.
are
'Cause
tough, bro.
I think those are hard. Those are hard.
Yeah. The yellow
But
ones are
back to his point, I don't think they're doing too much with the Air Force Ones for real. I think they're really trying to like revitalize them, but like as far as like these concepts and stuff that they've been coming out with, I think like especially the one he about to show us, I think those are hard. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we never really seen nothing like that. So I think like that is a cool concept. But if you just doing like the regular Air Force Ones and you trying to throw like a label or a symbol on it, like those are like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't spending money on that. But those are hard though. The material's good. Everything's good. Those are nice, bro.
Yeah, you know how Air Force Ones normally when you buy them, like the sides of them be like leaned over.
Yeah.
Like nah, these are legit thick, and in the tongue is like actual leather. So these are nice. These are nice,
Yeah.
but like some of these ones, bro, the Barcelona ones with the big Mamba logo on the back, and then now they're supposed to be coming out with some Kobe Lower Marion dunks. They're supposed to drop next year. I just, man, just give us. I feel like if Kobe was alive, bro, he wouldn't be on this right
Yeah.
now.
He wouldn't. He wouldn't. He
He
definitely wouldn't
wouldn't
be
be
running.
on this. He'll
No.
be like, bro, we don't need a Kobe for a Chinese high school basketball league Kobe just because I was in China at a high school basketball and I was part of that league. We don't need that, bro. Like
Mhm.
he give the people my OG retros. Like give them the moonwalkers and all that stuff. I think that's what they would be wanting to do. Hold on, I got a lot of comments, man. I be talking. Hold on. What's good? Air Force One, all black, probably friends and family pair.
Might be.
I pass on the black pair. To be honest, the color is what sold me on the bricks. Also, I have the White Thunder Forest. I can respect that, bro. Those yellow Kobe Air Force Ones are so nice, bro. You know how you can smell nice leather? Those are nice leather. You know what I'm saying? How much are you willing to pay for a Kobe? It depends on the Kobe.
Ooh.
It depends on the Kobe, Amelia.
That's a good question.
Don't give me the saying a number. I ain't gonna say no number. Um Tyler, I told you, fam. Hey, what up, Big Kid Collect? Hey, we were just talking about people like you who got a 50,000 shoes in their collection for no reason. We were just talking about you, brother. Welcome. He gonna have something smart to say. Them South Yellows go crazy and super comfortable on feet. Yeah, I ain't worn 'em yet. For me, don't care brick shoes, like brand of actual BMX and other clothing. Yeah, I know you do the bike. I think you do the skating stuff, Nitro. Crazy comfortable. Those Travis up Utopias are
Man, he
fire.
trolling. He trolling.
What? I don't like those.
Bro, it's literally a white Air Force One with like a printed Utopia thing on the
Yeah,
side,
yeah,
bro.
I don't like that.
It's nah, trash.
Supreme good enough Air Force Ones, one of the best Air Force Ones this year. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what's a dope Air Force One. The Mama Near all white Air Force Ones were clean,
Oh, you seen them?
bruh. Them things, the leather, you know, Mama Near don't slip when it comes to
Yeah.
quality, bro. Bro, the translucent is like an off sale translucent bottom on those. The leather is super good. The branding is nice, dude. Around the collar, like the sock liner, it's just like all the other sock liners. You know,
Mm,
it's thick, it's plush, and it's got
yeah.
the A's all in it, bro. It's tough, man. It's tough. Miss Thing, get out of here. You trolling like a Yo, what's good? God is King 24. What's popping? Hey, everybody that come up in here, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to King Kilo, the link is pinned. Leave the stream real quick. Subscribe to my dog. Come back and say something in the comment section. We'll let her chop it up with you guys. We've been on here for an hour and 30 minutes, just vibing, bro. We enjoying you guys. We appreciate the comments, man. How are y'all, man? We are good on this
You
Sunday
good, man.
evening, man. We blessed. Big kid, yeah, big kid, you know you be buying too much, bro. Wore mine second day. That's dope. I gotta find somewhere to wear mine. I couldn't help but put them on feet. Yeah, with that React insole, I bet you they comfortable. Our minds king. Yes, they are. I
Hey,
have them white gray.
you about to get to a comment that I like in a little bit from
But
Sneaker Tyler Radio.
okay, but I'm gonna grab the uh into a bunch of sports. Some sports be getting more expensive. Yeah, it's expensive to do anything now. Carmelo Anthony 12 is one of the best shoes this year. I said it on my
I
review.
agree with you 1000%,
I
Sneaker
do
Tyler
too.
Radio.
But
I
that
agree with
sneaker,
you
but
1000%.
that sneaker was good when it originally released. Like, and we've been waiting for that shoe to retro for a while. And it's a 12. Dude, most 12s are good.
Bro, that shoe looks so good in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think people just like kind of did it a disservice, but that is a solid sneaker that released this year, bro.
Yep.
And another shoe too that I think a lot of people don't think or think is good, but it just didn't get enough love is those lucky short threes too, man.
Yep. 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 It's been a lot of shoes that didn't get. Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. The Jordan 3 Rare Air should have got more attention, man. Hey, we gonna look back, and everybody that got that shoe yesterday from Shoe Palace and Nice Kicks for 150, 160. Hey, and today I think they're all gone now. The UNC reimagines were, I think it was
125.
125 free shipping.
Mm-hmm.
I had the size 11 in my cart, and I was like, nah, bro. I'm being I was like, I don't, bro. We know I don't need another Air
Yeah.
Jordan 1, bro. Like,
I
I
ended up
don't need it.
I actually ended up trading that pair. I ended up trading, like, I think I told you this already, but I ended up trading 6 pairs for the Travises that I just got. So I traded those. I traded the what else did I trade? I traded some threes. I traded my D books. I traded like some shoes that I got for like discounted price for
Yeah.
whatever. And I got the Travis Scotts. So like I got some Travises in my collection now. Them lucky shorts though, Sneaker Tyler Radio, fire, bro. Them
Yeah.
fire.
Tyson, why is folks still doing fireworks in the neighborhood? Hey, they still, dude. You must be in Florida too, bro, because here in Florida they are doing
They don't stop.
fireworks, bruh.
Don't
We,
stop.
hey, Negroes been popping fireworks since about a week ago, bruh. It's like, sheesh. Need a double up. I'm a Denver fan. Yeah, them dope, bruh. People in my area be setting fireworks like 1 month has birthday parties every day. Yeah, for real, man. Oh, them lucky shorts are fire. Rare Air 3s, one of my absolute favorite this year. I don't wear a lot of blue, so keep blue shoes to the low. I did cop the Rare Airs though. Them Rare Airs tough. So if we were to let me see, they pissing me off here too. Have my poor dog scared. I bet, Paula. I bet. So let me ask you guys this, and y'all come in the chat as well. Upcoming sneaker releases. If you had the opportunity to get 3 upcoming sneaker releases, just 3 that you know that's gonna resell for a good amount, what 3 pairs would you say that the only 3 pair that you would buy? What 3 pair would you get?
That's upcoming.
That's upcoming. That hasn't released that yet. That's upcoming.
The Kobe's for sure. And then
Okay.
I think they got those fragment Travises, the lows coming out too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
it'll be them Kobe's, them Travises. It honestly would be like any collab for me. For me personally, I
I'm
haven't
gonna.
really looked at the shoes that's coming out for real. I kind of take
Yeah.
it day by day, but the Kobe's for sure. Them orange ones that I was trolling
Yeah. Yeah.
on social
Boy,
media.
you had me. I'm like, hold on. Hey, I think the undefeated fours. Undefeated four is going.
I think they're gonna be available, bro.
You think so?
Yeah, bro. I heard from an undisclosed source that they're gonna be available. I ain't gonna lie.
Undefeated fours. All 3 unions dropping. I don't know, man. Hey, from what I'm hearing, what I'm hearing, not many foot stores are gonna get them. Like I mind places like that are gonna get them, but like
Mhm.
Finish Line and places like that, they're not gonna have. Some of them will
Yeah,
have, but not.
they're not gonna be in your like your local food stores. Yes, I
Yeah,
heard that, but I think there's gonna be a lot in circulation for sure. So
interesting.
so one of the guys that I he gets stuff early, like he gets stuff like months in advance. He was telling me that there's gonna be a decent amount of pairs.
Interesting. I hope so. That'd be good. I hope so. That would be really, really good. Um, I still think it's gonna be one of those sneakers that if you can get it, like it's still gonna resell for a
Yeah,
very good amount.
thank you.
Um, so I'm gonna say undefeated fours. I think the Urge Kobe's are gonna do good, but I don't think they're gonna do as good as some of the other Kobe sixes that could possibly drop. Like if they drop those blue Caitlin Clark sixes, if they drop the Jalen Brunson, the Statue of Liberty sixes, I feel like those are gonna do a lot better
Hey,
than the
what's the yellow
Urges.
ones? The yellow
The
Kobe's
fours,
that's coming out too. Yeah.
those are the Chinese high school basketball league, but those are only supposed to be overseas. I'm hearing. China exclusive. I don't think they're gonna be what you call it. People gonna take L's and go back for the craft forest. I was just gonna say that, no hype. That people are gonna take L's on that. Good one. Awake fives. I think the pink pair, because it's numbered, the pink pair more than the black pair. The black pair will be profitable, but that pink pair, because it's numbered, the Tokyo fives depends on the stock numbers on those Tokyo fives, in my opinion. But those Travis Scott fragments, even though people saying that they don't like them, they still are going to.
Travis is always sell,
Yeah,
bro.
it's gonna do its thing in the undefeated forest, definitely. Um, those Moonwalker Kobe's, if it was like maybe a year and a half ago when Kobe passed, I think those Moonwalker Kobe's would do better numbers. It's still gonna be a profitable sneaker, but it's not gonna be as much because that Kobe, that model ain't like the most sought after model for Kobe's. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, we're gonna see about that. I want the all purple Kobe's. That's what purple Air Force One Kobe's is coming out. Yeah, those purple Air Force Ones, those don't have the drop insole in them. I don't think. I think those are just the regular Air Force Ones. I think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. But so, what do you think about the Jordan 11s that's gonna drop this year?
They not hitting on nothing, bro.
You think, or do you think Jordan 11s are like at that point where it's just like starting to be just like another shoe release? And they drop. That's one thing that Nike don't mind dropping a lot of, are Jordan 11s.
Yeah. I think that like that's a good shoe to sell for like around Christmas time. Like obviously, like you know what I'm saying, that's like when they come out. But
Yeah,
yeah, I don't think that they're really gonna be doing anything crazy for sure. Like even with the Columbias, bro, we kind of seen it, bro. Those shoes are going for way under retail. Like they're like 160 for a new pair. So I'm like, damn,
yeah,
bro, like
yeah.
they really not. And the shoe retail is like 240. So with that being said, I don't think the 11 is really gonna do nothing. And they coming out with those the rare. I think the rare air collection in its entirety didn't get a lot of love this year, but I think the fours are gonna get the most love for sure.
You think so?
I think the fours are gonna get the most love out of that whole rare air collection. Like the ones didn't get that much love. I think the threes are really good. I think they should have got more love. The fours are gonna get the most love out of them. The Jordan 11s, people ain't gonna really be rocking with them.
You think the Gamma's going? How you think the Gamma's gonna do?
I think they're gonna sell out, but I think it's gonna take a little minute for them to like really shoot up.
Yeah, yeah. We gonna see. Hold on. Let me do this because we're at that point where I definitely want to get your opinion on some of these. Hold up. All right. So here are the rare fours, man.
Those are gonna do numbers.
Hold on. These. What do you think about the Jordan the one self expression?
Trash.
Have you seen those? You
I
think
seen him
that?
on I seen him on Jada Sneaker Guy. I seen him do the review on
Yeah,
them. They cool. Like don't
yeah,
I understand the concept, but if my shoes started turning like purple or pink, I'm not no, I ain't wearing them. Like, but I get the concept.
yeah. Jada Sneaker got, and people were like, man, that's too much work.
Yeah, yeah, I
Like
agree,
the
bro.
short
I
and
just
stuff.
I couldn't. Yeah, the Pure Money threes when they hit the outlets in like a week or so. Y'all be ready.
Yeah. Oh, and
140,
they gonna be
140,
affordable. They're gonna be
140,
affordable.
140 for that shoe, bro. Not maybe even less than that, because you know Nike when they hit the outlets they get like 30% off, and they hit that back wall with no box top. Yeah,
Yeah. He said with no box top.
yeah, bro. Hey, bro, I just seen the rare air threes in Nike outlet. If you see the, I think I posted a video on it. The rare air threes was in the outlet for like 160, no box top, brand new. I'm glad.
Dang. So rare. So let me see what else the Aqua 8's gonna sit.
Yeah, they ain't gonna really do nothing.
They didn't do nothing the last time they dropped. I mean, I ain't gonna say they didn't do nothing, but they definitely did. They could have done better. I see the thing on them. I see a thing on them. What? I'm ready
Elaborate. No hype.
pause, bro. I'm ready for Nike to take the full step into a React insole in all retros, OGs, and collab sneakers. Yeah, that'll be nice. Certain people are not going to pay Jordan 11s if the price is 235, 255, depending on tax. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
that's fine.
Sneakers, Tyler, I'm with you, but won't happen. Nah, it won't happen, bro. No hype. I like them a lot. If I don't hit retail on the undefeated forest, I'm going to be very irresponsible. He's already letting you know he's gonna pay retail resale. I have the pure monies and gonna grab the rare Air Force only because I need the whole collection. Pure money threes, give me 120.
Yeah, yeah, 120.
160 pure money is too high. It's too high.
I agree.
I don't wait for sales in outlets 45 minutes from my house. So screw that. I seen an article on them. Is that better? Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm like, what, bro? I didn't know what you was talking about. My daughter wants these denim threes. They're actually cool. The GS denim threes, the pink. I feel like that'd be good for those. Those fours, I think the fours are going to be available too.
They not, bro.
I think the fours are going to be available. I think they're going to sell the best out of the pack, but I don't think
Yes,
they're going to sell out.
they're gonna
I
sell
don't
out
think I don't think they're going to
because
sell
none
out.
of the other ones sold out though. Like, think about it. If these
Yeah,
sell out, they're better. They're in theory, if these sell out, they're better.
yeah, they're definitely gonna do better numbers. They're definitely gonna sell more, but they're not gonna sell out.
They're gonna
I
sell
don't
out. Bro.
I don't think they're gonna sell out. I mean, I guarantee I guarantee I'm gonna have a pair. I'm not gonna keep them, but I guarantee I'm gonna get a pair. Um, they like a top 3 type vibe. Let me see. Hey, what y'all think? Are the fours going to sell out? I know. What Big Kid gonna say? He gonna say yeah, they're gonna sell out.
Four is gonna
Uh,
fly, bro.
just caught pure money today for 120 from a friend's swoosh account. Yeah, buddy.
Ooh, hey, good deal, bro.
Hey, that's how I got my Air Force One Kobe's. My friend had a swoosh. He got a swoosh account, and I paid $80 shipped for the all white Air Force One Kobe's.
Are you for real?
$80. My boy
Hey,
got a swoosh
hey,
account.
explain the swoosh account to me, bro. I gotta find somebody with a swoosh account now.
So basically, it's kind of like an employee type thing
Oh,
but it
okay.
has to go to the Nike app. It has to be on the Nike app. So anything that go to the Nike app, he can get for like, dude, it's like 30-40% off. Like
Wow.
it be good, bro. It be good. Forrest gonna fly. Shut up, big kid. Who cares? Go to sleep. Mr. Think, no way, let's go. Yeah, for real. I think they would sell out, but not resell. Four sell out. Okay. All right.
They're gonna sell out, bro.
Lunch money at best. Weren't we getting a white rare air 3? I don't know. I ain't see that one.
I ain't hear about that one.
All four sell out except the metallic greens. No, they don't. No, they don't. All fours ain't been selling out. It's still, you can still go in the stores and get the white cement fours. They still
That is crazy, bro. I had just came back from Houston like a week or two ago, like a couple weeks ago, and the
yeah.
white cement fours was sitting in the store.
Yeah, dude, they're here as well.
Mm.
Yes, sir. You're winning all day. That's crazy. People seem to be anticipating the four, so they might sell out. Yeah, I don't think they will. You know what? I hope they do because my pair is definitely getting flipped. My girl's friend says I can use hers, but then my girl would know. So that's a wrap. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Yep, anything 40% off, even merch, anything, bro.
Wow.
When I tell you, bro, listen.
I didn't know this, bro. I gotta find somebody with a swoosh account now.
Bro, I got the all black Kobe slides for $18. I got the I'm about to, dude. I'm about to go ham. This Kobe
So wait,
shirt.
you have to be a employee or something?
No, you just have to know somebody that has a swoosh account. I don't think it's just employees. I don't know how you get the swoosh account, But
In the chat, if you guys know how to get a swoosh account, drop some knowledge, bro.
I ain't trust. I think you might do have to be an employee. But yeah, dude, yeah, dude, yeah.
Hey, how you think those 10s gonna do?
Because of the toe cap, people ain't gonna like them, even though it's true of the OG. You talking about the steel tins?
Yeah.
That's why nobody's gonna, because of the. I think it has the strap across the toe cap. So you see how it's got the little line across the front of the toe cap.
Yeah.
People ain't gonna like that. But look, the 1994 pair had it. That just goes to show you people don't care about OG. People be selective when they care about OG stuff. Like, oh, I
Hmm.
want this, I want that. The 10's definitely gonna sit, man.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
so
gonna.
here we go. Family and employees, other employees, Nike employees, and if you work at a Nike for 5 years, you have the swoosh account for life. Okay, so
What
that
I,
so my boy, so my boy must be friends with somebody, or they put him as family. The reason why he's able to get that.
okay.
Those
I'm
10's gonna sit.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if my boy got a swoosh account.
10's gonna sit. Uh yeah, see this toe cap. People don't like that, bro.
Bro, but you know what I don't understand? I don't understand when people say like they want a shoe closer to the OG and then it's closer to the OG and then they don't
They
they
want
don't like it.
certain things from the OG, bro. They don't really want that, bro. Hey, what's going on? Those teams gonna be limited, so I'm gonna say they sell out slowly over the day or two. No, they're not. I don't think they're going to. See, look, even in the comment section, people shaking their head because of they got the emoji, the memes or whatever. Hey, what up, Big Boss D Star? What's going on, my guy? Hey, for everybody that's new that's in here, make sure you guys hit that like button, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys subscribe to my dog King Kilo TV. Link is pinned in the description section and in the
Subscribe,
comment
man.
section. Hey, what up, baby? 14? What's popping? I was wondering when you was gonna pull up. What up? You can't put anyone as family, you'll get fired quick. So probably just had his friend order them.
Mm, okay.
Nah, he got an account. How you feel about the toe cap? I don't mind the toe cap.
Y'all mind it either.
I don't mind about Nike be checking on all that stuff. He look at Michael didn't want that ugly toe cap on it either. LOL. They recalled him and fixed the crap. Man, how you know that?
You talk to Michael personally?
Nah, I mean he probably didn't like that, but we still can't act like that this wasn't the original one. This is still the original one. Whether MJ liked it or not, this is the original one. Cause hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Michael Jordan liked the IE 11 lows better than he liked the patent leather 11s.
Yep.
But we still rocking with the patent leather 11s. You know what I'm saying? So we can't be selective on what MJ liked, because if that's the case, we wouldn't be rocking with the 11s. It's public knowledge. Look it up. I'm gonna ask Siri, big kid. I'm gonna ask Siri. The toe cap for me isn't a deal breaker. Personally, I would prefer if they made the toe cap tumbled leather versus smooth like the mud guard. That would be dope.
Yeah.
Then he has family. Probably so. Just announced the LeBron 20 Drew League releasing in the coming months. The all pink ones he wore. Oh, for real? Hey, King Kilo, what you feel about LeBron's?
I think net or after the Kyrie's, like well, Kyrie's not with Nike no more, but after the Kyrie's, the LeBron like the second best like hoop shoe to me.
Yeah, but from a
Like like an aesthetic or like a just
from an
sneakerhead.
aesthetic or a sneaker perspective, like what do you think about the LeBron James line? Is what I'm asking you. Like as far as like his sneakers, the line itself.
I like them. My favorite LeBron of all time is the LeBron threes. Them the best LeBrons, and then my favorite one to hoop in when I was in high school was the LeBron 10s. I think it was the LeBron 10s, the ones with the strap across the middle of the shoe.
Yeah.
I think them were my favorite shoes to hoop in, bro. I got a lot of buckets in them shoes too. But LeBron threes, like one of my favorite, like LeBrons.
Do you feel like do you feel like that LeBron, as far as the impact on the sneaker culture, he don't get as much as enough respect like he should?
I think it's gonna be the same way like Kobe, right? You know what I'm saying?
He
Like
might have to pass away.
yeah, I think it's gonna have to be like something like that for people to really like put some respect on his name, bro.
You don't think it's gonna happen after he retire?
Nah, because honestly, if we being truthful, like it didn't happen when Kobe retired.
Yeah, yeah. So I think after he retired, that LeBron's gonna get a little bit more respect, a lot more than what Kobe's got. Just
Mm.
because I feel like with LeBron, dude, LeBron got so many models. Like
Yeah,
let's
he had a
think,
lot.
his portfolio is just as big as Jordan's, and he's still in the game. Like
Yeah,
this man's sneakers are like, we got to start respecting that. And I think after he passed and they start retro and stuff, then we gonna see this. We gonna have a wave where everybody's gonna be wanting LeBrons, certain LeBrons. Not after 12. I think it kind of gets tough for me dealing with LeBrons, but I think that's what it's gonna be. But let's see what the chat say, because I'm pretty sure I know T Bryson all about it. Shoot, I was playing. I wear the Comfort Lows too. I love LeBron, Sneaker Tyler Radio. I think LeBrons are king of the outlets.
facts though, facts.
My favorite LeBron is the 22. I want more of those colorways. Mr. Think laughing. I think he's talking about the LeBron Soldier 10s. The
Yep.
regular 10s don't have the strap. I knew T Bryson would know. Hit something at Burlington. I agree. So, I mean, it's just we gotta see what happens. But I
Yeah.
mean, we don't know when LeBron gonna retire, so it's just one of those things. But these right here, these gonna be a problem.
I
These
still
gonna be a
don't like
problem.
that shoe though.
It's
Like I
the
don't like
A
that.
on the side of it for me. It's the A. It's where the A is. Like,
It's cool. I don't know. Bro, you gotta think, bro. These a bunch of hood dudes wearing pink shoes, and they think bro, like that is crazy to me. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, what are y'all doing, bro?
hey, look at
But
the 95s, the Air Max 95s, tough right here. Hold on. You see them right there? Them Air Max
yeah.
95s, tough. I seen the Black Awakes up there as well. Hey, them white laces kind of tough in them though, bro.
I
I
mean,
can't even with
it
the
looked like a cool shoe, bro. But me personally, I would never wear an all pink shoe, bro. I just would never do it.
yeah, I would definitely flip that.
It look like, bro. If you look at that picture though, it look like he got like curtains on his like his pants. Like
He
it's
got
like
he got
curtains,
he cut his jeans.
like curtains, man.
Wearing curtains.
I can't.
LeBron nines, his best model. I think I agree with you on that. Not between nines and tens. I need those awakes. The all white and University Red OG Jordan 85 lows for $50. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Said these
Mid,
are mid. The sevens are the best LeBron, but the threes are definitely the most underrated silhouette.
bro, y'all gotta understand the LeBron threes. Like I remember vividly when I was a kid, in the hood. Them was the most worn shoes I ever seen, bro. Especially like the white and obsidian ones, and then they had like the black and gold ones, and the white, black, and red ones. Them was like the top three LeBrons ever. Them the top three LeBrons.
I don't think them. I don't like them neither. The A need to be colored in. LOL. The NY rocking those pink like Cameron in the Harlem though. Yeah. Hey, these NY stand up though. NY stand up. Yeah, these are different. I'm trying to see. Hey, let me know what else stands out on this thing. Let me see. Those are the Jordan 11s, the Rare Air. I just feel like they need to stop the Rare Air collection. Like these are hideous, bro. I didn't even like the Jubilees when they had the Jordan written on those. Like those
Yeah,
were terrible to me. Like,
I don't like those. I don't like the Rare Air 11s at all.
dude, these look like somebody urinated on them.
On the outsole, on the laces and the
Yeah,
outsole.
bro. These look like a colonoscopy bag, bro. Like these look terrible.
Yeah, I ain't rocking with them. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, dude, these look like fakes.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I
then
ain't rocking with them.
they went with the high patent leather. Look how high that patent leather
Bro, it
is,
just looks
bro.
like it's just a bad, bro. Looks bad. It looks bad, bro. I just
These
can't.
can't be the real ones. These can't be the real ones.
They got them from Ling Ling over in China, man.
Dude, these are terrible. Man, yeah, them terrible. Um so hey, let me ask y'all this. If I have the trophy room one lows, the home, the rookie card, I think it was the home ones. And I got the Chicago ones. Do I need to these also? If I don't think I do. That's why I'm not gonna like either I'm gonna get rid of the what you call it, the trophy rooms and get these or vice versa. I don't know. Maybe I'll go with these. The big swoosh on these is tough though. These are tough.
Uh, they're gonna be like 140.
Probably so.
Yeah, they like 140. You can spare. He's spare 140.
Dude, this gonna be a good flip, bro. Like these are gonna be a good flip.
Hey, my boy just hit me back. He told me he got a swoosh account.
Told you. Now anything that's on Nike, 40% off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is these are tough. Hey, what up, Berto? Hold on, let me see. Let them sit. Need the rare 11s. Hey, you can have them, bro. I like the rare 11s, but those soles will get demolished, man. That shoe is horrific, bro. I
I hate
hate
pea
pea
stain
stain laces.
laces.
Yo, what up, Berto? Got him? What's going on, my guy? What's going on? Needs a lace swap. And me and Tyler will handle that. I bet y'all would. Chicago's are better. Chicago's are better than the trophy rooms. I got you. I got you. I need 2 pair of those Chicago's. I know he ain't talking about the 11s. That's a nice shoe. Chicago's a fire. I don't like the big swoosh though. I love the big swoosh on them. It does look kind of over exaggerated though. I ain't even gonna lie. It is. It's kind of that's kind of massive, bro. That thing big as hell, bro. Like,
It's excessive almost.
congrats, but it has to be on the Nike app. You're a good money, bro. Yeah, it's got to be on the Nike app though. Like
That's
whenever you,
cool because like when they have like those little discounts and stuff like that, when the shoes hit the discount too, he get an extra 40% on top of that.
yep,
Oh yeah, that's easy money.
big swoosh is throwback. Yeah, it is. That's why I'm like, I gotta have them, man. Got to have them. Oh man, that is pretty much it, y'all. We about to wrap this thing up, boy. Need those Toros. Definitely getting those. Better than
Yep.
the brick by bricks. Don't care what y'all say. And end of that. Don't care what y'all say. Um, all right, y'all. Hey, it's been fun. We had a good time for everybody that's listening on the podcast because this will be on there. I appreciate you guys pulling up. Hope we dropped some gems for you guys. And more of the story is buy your sneakers at your discretion. Don't go into a financial pitfall trying to follow the Joneses or be hype or whatever. Buy the shoes that you like. Buy the shoes that you will actually wear. Because what's
Yep.
going to happen is before you know it, you're going to have 20, 30 pair and you're going to look back and you're going to ask yourself the question, it's going to happen. Why did I buy this sneaker? So buy the shoes that you want to wear. If you're thinking about getting into the resale game, listen to the tips that King Kilo gave you. If you are able to get those early releases, grab those early releases, flip them. Try to get consistent customers out of the gate, pre-orders, make them pay in advance and stuff like that. If you can secure those pairs, that would be even better. If you're gonna go the used route, know your clientele, know your customers. But
Yeah.
whatever you can do, y'all, do not go into no financial debt with these sneakers, bro. You wear the sneakers. Don't let the sneakers wear you. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna put that on a shirt, bro. I'm gonna put that on the shirt. I loving the podcast vibes. I appreciate it, man. Yes, sir. Those Toros are tough. Still need to to like with you, bro. Yeah, link with me. Yeah, do it, bro. Great live as usual. Tap the like button before y'all bounce out. Yeah, I would greatly appreciate it. King Kilo, is there any final words you got for the people, man? I appreciate you pulling up, bro.
Hey, I appreciate being here. Hey, you guys heard what everybody else said. Like the live. Go ahead and show love to both me and Kicknology. Go subscribe to the channel, man. We doing big things. So you feel me? I appreciate everybody that was a part of the live too. Like it was great interacting with everybody for sure.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate you guys. And make sure everybody, if you are not subscribed to King Kilo, make sure you go subscribe. So it's like 14 people on here. He should have 14 extra subscribers tonight, man. So make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe. And we greatly appreciate you guys. Big Kid, you a fool. I got 15 credit cards maxed out. Boy, I hope you lying. Oh, he said JK. Boy, I was about to say
15
boy,
is crazy, bro.
Hey, but you know what though? It's probably some people out there that's like that. Hey, don't be like that, man. Hey, but y'all already know the sayings, man. Rock what you like, not what type. And remember, everything we talk about, just bait. Wait for me to share my faith. King Technology, King Kilo. We out of here. We're gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.